Factoring by grouping. When a polynomial has 4 or more terms, common factors can sometimes be used in factoring by grouping. Like this expression, this polynomial, it is 4 terms, diba? A 4-term polynomial. We have 6xy plus 12xz minus 5yz minus 10z squared. So it has 4 terms. The first term, second term, third term, and the fourth term. That's why we can factor this by grouping. So we are going to group this into 2. Our first group is 6xy plus 12xz. And our second group is negative 5yz minus 10z squared. We group this according to its common factor, right? So 6xy plus 12xz. We are going to find its common factor. 6xy and 12xz, their common factor is 6x. So that's why we divide this both by 6x. Then, write 6x here outside the parentheses because it is one of their factor. So, divide 6xy, divide 6x is y because 6x and 6x can be cancelled because it is equal to 1. So, y na lang. Plus 12xz divide 6x is 2z. Next, we have negative 5yz minus 10z squared. So what is the common factor of these two terms? They have negative 5z and negative 5z. Common nila. So, ipagawas na to si negative 5z. Kaya mao man ang ilahang common factor. Buta na to outside the parentheses. Then, divide. Negative 5yz divide negative 5z is positive y. Okay, negative divide negative is positive man. Then, negative 10z squared divide negative 5z is positive 2z. So, in writing its factor, first we are going to write the expression inside the parentheses. We have y plus 2z because it's the same. Y plus 2z and outside the parentheses, 6x minus 5z. So, this is now our factor. Y plus 2z and 6x minus 5z. So, I will give you another example. Our next example, we have x squared minus 2x plus xy minus 2y. So, again, we are going to group this. Our first group is this. X squared minus 2x. And our second group is xy minus 2y. And then, we are going to find their common factor. So, what is the common factor of x squared and 2x? They have common of x, right? And we are going to write x here outside the parentheses. Then, divide. X squared divide x is x minus 2x divide x is 2. Next, arita sa ato ang second group, xy minus 2y. So, what is the common factor of xy and 2y? They have y, right? So, divide both by y. Then, write y here outside the parentheses. So, xy divide y is x. And negative 2y divide y is negative 2. So, our factor is, first, right, inside the parentheses, x minus 2 and outside the parentheses, that is x plus y. Because this is positive, so x plus y. So, this is now our factor for the polynomial x squared minus 2x plus xy minus 2y. Okay, I will give you another example. Next example, we have 2xy plus x squared y minus 6 minus 3x. So again, we are going to group this. Our first group is this, and this is our second group. 2xy plus x squared y, and our second group is negative 6 minus 3x. So, we are going to find the common factor of our first group, 2xy and x squared y. So, what is their common factor? They have xy, right? And write xy here outside the parentheses, then divide. So 2xy divide xy is 2. Cancel, because xy divide xy is 1. Then 1 times 2 is 2. Plus, x squared divide y is x. Nganong x na lang? Kay y and y cancel. Y divide y is 1. Then duha ka x dinhi kay x squared. Divide x means sa katong ato ang rule sa exponential rule. We are going to subtract man its exponent. So we have 1x na lang. So that's why it's x. Then, how about in our second group? Negative 6 and negative 3x. What is their common factor? They have negative 3. Negative 6 divide negative 3 is positive 2. And negative 3x divide negative 3 is also positive x. Kay negative divide negative is positive man. So, again, our factor is 2 plus x and xy minus 3. So, this is our factor for this polynomial, 2xy plus x squared y minus 6 minus 3x. Okay, last example. Okay, last example, we have 4xy minus wz plus 4xw minus yz. So again, we are going to group this according to its common factor. Nganay common lang duha. So our first group is 4xy and plus 4xw. And our second group, negative wz minus yz. Okay. Then, find the common factor for our group, 4xy and 4xw. What is their common factor? They have 4x, right? And write 4x here outside the parentheses. Then divide both term. 4xy divide 4x is y. Kay 4x cancel man. Because 4x divide 4x is 1. So 1 times y is y. Plus 4xw divide 4x is w. And in our second term, negative wz and negative yz. What is their common factor? They have common of negative z. So we are going to divide both by negative z. And write negative z here outside the parentheses. So divide negative wz divide negative z is positive w. Positive kay negative divide negative is positive. Then negative yz divide negative z is also positive y. Okay, negative divide negative is positive. So our common factor is first we are going to write the expression inside the parentheses. So our factor is y plus w and 4x minus z. So this is now the factor of the polynomial 4xy minus wz plus 4xw minus yz. Okay, that's all. Thank you.